I welcome everyone to today's grand final, the big game. This is the big history-making game for Port Districts, and I've got my commentators alongside of me, Bill Harris. Welcome to you, Bill.
Thanks, Jimmy. We're looking forward to a very good afternoon here at Albion Oval. Estimated crowd around 3,500, warming up to be what should be a very good clash. Peter, welcome this afternoon.
Thank you very much, Bill, Jimmy. I think it is going to be a wonderful game today, and I think conditions do suit Port Districts on the day. My prediction, Port Districts 11-20.
And your prediction, Bill?
I have to go against you two, gentlemen. I think bias doesn't get you anywhere in football. I'll have to go for Broadview 21-30.
Well, I'm shocked at that, Bill. I've got to go for Port Districts, mate. I think it might be a cliffhanger, but I think the character of the boys will get up in the end. 1-10 for my like.
Yeah, we got Rainsford and Baldacera out in the Districts, and they're two key players that I think they'll hurt Districts this afternoon.
Yes,
Sherry back in for Broadview, which is their centre-half back or state player, and we'll give a lot of drive off a half-back line.
Any absorbing battles that we should look out for, Bill?
Yeah, the big clash this afternoon of Carrera and Ross should be a good one. Malcolm Ross did a very good job last week on Panazaris from Goodwood Saints. I think Malcolm will have the speed to go with Carrera, but Carrera's pace and expertise in these big games, the season finalists, that should be a very good clash to look at. The Bowler and Lum clash in the centre around the ground. Well, was a very good game.
That does pose to be a beauty with the big fella Lum doing most of his work and kick behind the plate. Does that to a T, drops back. And here the boys have just stepped onto the arena, and we have to wish them all the luck in the world, fellas.
Kevin Spiro always last out for Districts, one of his pet themes. He never likes to get out early. The boys look good, bunching right up there.
Are your comments there, Cats?
Yes, a little bit disappointed with Billy's comments earlier, picking the opposition, but I think for the two boys out, Baldacera and Rainsford, we do have some pretty reasonable replacements in Brett Harrity, leading goal kicker for the A1 reserves this year. Very talented forward player.
Yeah.
Very talented forward player.
Must agree with you there, Cats.
And also Michael Ady out on the wing provides plenty of pace and a very talented footballer. And I think there will be a lot of good clashes around the ground. Just about every position poses to be that on the day.
And not forgetting the likely interchange players, Phil Hubbard's big game player.
Very handy player.
Big game player. If we do fall down up forward, I think Phil Hubbard's will be a very, very likely replacement.
Well, I think that's the key to the day. The forwards set up on both sides. Districts renowned for their interchangeable forward line with Sprue, Crack, De Gabriel, Waters, O'Brien, and Morby on the flank. I think it will come down to the fact that if you can stop the run-on players midfield of giving the ball to Districts, you can stop their men up forward kicking, and vice versa with Broadview. It's your players like Coops, Henderson, Carrera, running off that flank, feeding their forward lines, and they're the players that Coach Steve Curtis has to be watching this afternoon. Important Districts are going to be in with a chance.
Yeah, you really must pay attention to their ball carriers. They've got four key players, like you say, and I think Kurtz will have to play them very close, if not with a tag. But he can't fall into the trap of getting too defensive. I think he's got to rely on our on-ball players to do the job, and the likes of Timmy Cocking and Brenton Owens have done it all year, and I don't think today should be any exception.
Well, my point, Timmy Cocking and Brenton Owens hold the big key for Port Districts. If they can get away to a good start and set up a lead and get them off to a good start and play consistent running football all day, Districts in with a big show.
Yeah.
Kevin Spiro up forward, he's a renowned big game player, kicked 8 last week against Goodwood Saints. That's one player that Broadview will have to keep their eyes well and truly on. The big fella just having a shot for goal here now. This will tell us how he's in form today. Looks quite good off the boot, very good shot from Kev.
I think also, Bill, Jim, we've got to look at the players of Port Districts. There wouldn't be too many players out there that haven't played an Alberton Oval.
That's a very good point, Cats.
They've all had a bit of a run at the Oval. Guys like Phil Huppert's in it. They've played Brenton Owens. They've played a lot of games at this Oval, and I think that could be the telling fact.
Yes, you're correct there. And actually, an article in the Sportsman I read down the pub last night.
Do consider us the home team.
Did nominate Alberton Oval as our second home ground. I think that could be a telling advantage in the end. Mind you, the boys did have a good training session here Thursday night. I did see that. They moved very slick considering the conditions.
One thing that Districts will have to watch this week too, I think, is the fact that Waters probably took around 14, 15 big marks last week, and 7 or 8 of those inside 50 metres. I didn't see him have a shot for goal then. Last week he was too prepared to give the ball off the running players, and he getting back and having a shot and steadying himself. That's something I think Steve Curtis has addressed during the week, that they will be more deliberate with their shots for goal. Every goal counts, as we all know, in these finals.
As Kevin Spiro pops another one through on his warm-up.
Your field umpires this afternoon, Randall Devison. I'm on the wrong bloody side.
Leo Pazzarino.
Leo Pazzarino and Robert Pearce. Boundary umpires Philip
Can't say I
Pryor
know him well at all.
and Desmond Besenke. Goal umpires Michael Bradley and Brian Addison.
Has been taken. We didn't quite pick up who won the toss, but Districts are kicking down to the northern end. How do you see the goal advantage at this stage, Bill? Would you say that's the attacking end?
Just watching the B grade there earlier there, Jimmy, I think Broadview side didn't have too much trouble kicking it either end. I see the flag rolling around and people going straight across towards the scoreboard. It's probably favouring the southern end, just a touch shot, probably 2 to 3 goal advantage, I think.
I think the breeze is a little bit squally too, though, today. As you can see by the windsock on the other side of the oval there, by the scoreboard. I think the breeze is squalling around the ground.
Actually, sorry there, Cats, but an interesting move. Muddy Waters has been thrown into the ruck. There could be a bit of a tactical move here.
I think she'll be on from young and old from the word go.
Yes, we could expect to see some early fireworks because Muddy, normally the regulation centre forward, and he is no doubt starting in the ruck with Fablum dropping a...
Here we go, the 1992 Amateur League Grand Final. Panazara gets the ball underway. Waters for District, straight up in the
Great
air.
punch too.
Picked up along half back there by
Siri, that was.
Clear to the outer side. Carrera leads in race the ball with Ross. Too quick for Ross and gets the first clear kick of the day away. Looking for down there and finding in the pocket. Broadview teammate in Palmer. Palmer hard on the boundary there.
That's Kernahan, Bill.
Kernahan.
Very good little
Kernahan
pocket
is
to kick
very
from.
tucked in that deep forward pocket there. And the wind there wouldn't help this shot.
Tend to push it across the face of goal. Good start by Broadview.
He lines up.
Broadview hasn't given enough chance there, Kernahan, coming back
And
at
that's
this
the
1
first
point.
score.
So first score to Broadview, kicking into the breeze.
Neil Foster about to bring the ball back in as he waits for the goal up and waits for a bit of movement. I think the defensive side will be out the scoreboard side.
Foster
And he
now
goes
kicking
that
the
way.
outer side. Looking for there and finding Lum. Lum up, tries to palm the ball over the back of the pack. Down in the front is McLaughlin for Districts. Cattles the ball along. Free found there by umpire and it goes away McLaughlin. Hanging on.
McLaughlin going back for the kick. He's going to drive Port Districts deep into attack. Brett Harrity a little bit behind in the play. Then he should have been in the front position. He would have taken the easiest of marks. Broadview play the ball on quickly. Harrity hot in pursuit. Comes out wide onto the wing. O'Brien, very talented player on this oval. He's pushed the ball on into the boundary, puts Port Districts, and the ball's going to dribble out of play deep in the forward pocket.
Right, the ball about to come back into play. It was a bit of a quiet start so far. I was expecting a few fireworks, but not to be. Muddy Waters over the back there to Timmy Morby. More quick hands to Owens. Owens to Cracky. Cracky into goal. It's a nice long kick.
That is a
It's
great
home.
goal, Port Districts.
It's a goal and a
Beautifully
great start
set
to
up goal.
Port Districts. A great start to Ashley Crack, and that's great signs for Districts.
That's a
If he
good-
gets his head up, he's in for a good day, Cracky.
Good start from Ashley Crack. Down on form the last month or so, and that's the start that Districts and Ashley Crack really needed. Good tap there from Waters. Brett Owens broke the pack. Amble to Crack, and Cracky from 45 metres out straight through.
Yes, it was good quick hands by Brenton Owens. Very good work by Timmy Morby as well, I thought, to get that ball moving. Made something out of nothing there, Timmy Morby.
Muddy
That's something he
Waters
does
decided
quite
to stay in
well.
ruck.
So Muddy Waters up to do the ruck work again against Bowler.
Here's your beer, Jimmy.
Thanks, Bill.
Bowler gets a tap away. Picked off by Tiller. Left foot quickly to the left forward flank for Broadview. Nick Less leads in the race for Port Districts. Gets over the ball now and gets a quick kick towards the boundary line. Ebert there for Districts. Pumps around the corner and that's out of bounds on the full. Broadview to pick up the kick.
Through Canino, the skipper. He'll take the kick on the centre wing there. As he about to bring the ball back into play. No movement forthcoming.
Very experienced player, Canino.
Canino goes short, and Lum there sitting in the hole like he does so well. The very ever reliable Craig Lum. As he about to take the ball long.
One
to
goes
centre
the
wing.
outer side. Bowler gets onto the ball. Crack goes up for Districts. Brought down by Broadview player there. Out wide, flicked out wide by Crack. Ball going to the boundary line with Steve McLaughlin chasing it there. Throwing out of side. 4-minute mark first quarter. Port District's 1 goal, 6 lead Broadview, just the one solitary point.
As the ball's brought back into play on the far wing. Another big clash in ruck here, I think. So far in the first few taps, I think Muddy Water has got the better in the ruck, and he is winning quite comfortably. Ball comes down the front of the pack. A lot of players jostling for the ball. The ball's going to be tossed up again. A little bit scrambly there on the far wing.
Yes, and it is a little bit scrappy early on. As the ball about to be thrown up again. Rucks go at it. A bit of body work there by Muddy Waters, and he pushes it towards the line. It's about to be thrown in again. Could be a very good move there by Steve Curtis to let Muddy get into the game early, get a few touches, get his confidence up as the ball comes over the back of the pack.
Camino for Broadview gets caught there. Waters to the left, it's trapped again in the ball. Ball's very hard to get out there for both sides. Stacks in the middle, and the umpire Panazaris has thrown it up. Just forward to centre, out of side for Port Districts.
You can see this is going to be a very fiery game today, the way the boys are throwing the bodies on the ball. I think it's going to be a very, very heated affair today. I think we're going to see a few clashes of bodies and maybe in a few scuffles and mellies throughout the game.
Was Waters winning the ruck again, convincingly. And another ball up will take place, this time just short of centre forward of Port Districts.
Port Districts slowly edging that ball forward though. The on-ball players, Muddy Water using the body very well in the ruck, I think. And he's won just about every tap so far.
Ball comes out even. Handball smothered by Tiller. Gets his left foot kicked up there looking for and not finding his teammate in. Picked up by Lum it was for Districts, and Timmy Charles. Henderson to Broadview. Feeds off. Here's Carrera. That's busting shot. That's Broadview's first goal. He's put them in the lead by a point.
I think a little bit scrambly and unorganised there in defence.
Yes,
so many players chasing the body and not looking at the ball.
Well, was that turnover by Tiller there? He experienced player Tiller, took every opportunity to drive in long, catch the Port District defence under pressure.
That's the way to play this ground, Albion Oval. Straight down the middle. Out of side very wide. You can get caught out in that pocket.
I think no matter what ground, Bill, I think attacking football straight up the middle of the ground is the way to play.
We now see Craig Lum back into the ruck with Muddy Waters drop down what looks to be a forward pocket as Lummy goes up.
Gets a tap. Cocking gets it over the back there. Socket off the ground by the Broadview player. Nick Descove runs the ball. Should have taken that one. Cooks gets one high. Gets his kick eventually away. Looking up there for him, not finding his teammate. Stacks the mill again. 25, 30 metres out. Then umpire Robert Pearce will take a bounce down.
Yes, and ball about to go back up there by the ump. Throw it back up. Deep in Broadview's attack as he does so. Lum straight to the defensive line was the tap. The skin hop pursuit over the ball. Sprays out. It's very scrappy in there. And the district defenders he's picked up the ball and he drives with a clever kick to the safety of the boundary line where Michael O'Brien, outmanoeuvred there by the Broadview player, comes to Carrar with a left foot chip. Doesn't go anywhere. Very tough in there, and a ball up will transpire.
Yes, I think you're right there, Bill. The ball, there was no attempt made whatsoever to punch the ball.
Pulled the ball back in underneath himself and made no attempt to clear the ball.
And I was actually up at the umpires meeting at the start of the year this year in Amateur League, and umpires said they were going to make every attempt to ping hold the ball if the ball's dragged under the player.
You know what umpires like, Peter.
Lum up again.
It's very
inconsistent. To the advantage of the Broadview players, and they fire in high and long.
Box for Broadview, kicks it towards the pocket, off the back. Carrera gets the handball, looks with the left foot now, opens up, straightens up, and that's through. That's Broadview's second goal. Good work there by Carrera.
Yes, sir,
and Malcolm Ross left to tighten right up on this play this afternoon if we're Districts have any chance at all.
It's not good signs for Districts for Carrera to get a few early touches because we don't really need him to get his confidence up.
Yes, he is a confidence player, Jim. And I think a few of the big name players are doing the work now for Broadview. That early turnover by Carlaw, a couple of goals by Carrera, or the early goals by Carrera, he's moving the ball well, and Billy is right. Malcolm Ross really does need to man up, and I think the runner's just gone out to let Mal know, keep the head up and stay tight.
So the ball about to go back into play with Lum and Bowler. Lum with a knock. Steve McLaughlin slipped there. And Canino pin holding the ball. Good tackle, Brenton Owens. and he'll drive the ball into centre half forward.
Should have been 50 metres.
Bretton Owens now, just check side of centre for Districts. Had a good season, Bretton Owens. Looks on his left now. Look up there looking for Waters and Spiro. Spiro gets a jump from the back, comes up, crack there as well. No one down for Districts. Bad football. Brought away for Broadview. That's undisciplined football, that by Districts.
Very undisciplined football.
Ashley Crack flew from behind, should have stayed down and then eventually gave the free kick away.
Ashley Crack has played
Montgomery
juniors
now.
for Torrens.
Left half back flank for Districts. Up there, Lum sets himself. Owens over on it. Cocking now, gets pinned very quickly there from Tiller.
Yes,
Hanging
and
on.
just by looking at that tackle there, Bill, sorry to interrupt, but I wouldn't mind betting the Broadview boys know that Cockles is carrying a shoulder, because Tiller really tried to dump him into the ground there.
Spiro setting himself now. Boxed in between three players. Morby overruns what he should have picked up. Picked up there by Broadview. Clear to the outer side. McLaughlin in front. Takes it 1-2 grabs. Good grab, Stevie McLaughlin. Steadying things down there. Driving in long and looking for and finding Crack. Harity over the back. Crack, fumbles once. Got a chance again. Butters up, gets rid of it. Deep in the forward pocket there. It'll be a boundary throw in right hand side. Forward pocket. Port Districts trailing Broadview. 2-1-13 to Port Districts 1 goal 6. 9-minute mark of the first quarter.
Port Districts deep into attack, deep in the forward pocket there. As Muddy Waters prepared to do battle again, wins the tap again. The ball comes over the back of the pack. Broadview seem to be moving the ball a little bit better.
Small men are starting to run well now.
Yes, as we know we've got the big players, Port Districts around the ground. The guys to take the march. Nicholas gets a kick into centre half forward there today.
And it's
Jimmy Cocking overruns the ball a little bit again. Jimmy.
Good pressure there by
Yes, and
Morley.
it's Coops to relieve some pressure for Broadview as he uses the hands. He has got good vision, Coops. And he opens the ball out as they drive in long, looking for and finding Kernahan. Kernahan it is on the half-forward flank out in front of Timmy Charles. Drives in long. Not a good kick on that time.
O'Day there, trapped on his foot right in the boundary and eventually will go over. Out of bounds on a full. Free kick for Districts. Ball's a bit of throwing.
Deep in Broadview's forward pocket.
Free kick to Foster.
Craig Ebert it was who brings the ball in long, looking for Lum. Got a bit of a nudge in the back, but it's Owens who reads the ball well and drives in long to centre half forward.
This is looking better for Districts. Crack sets himself over the back, but he's coming from behind once again. He's got to learn to get in front and contest the ball from front position.
Well, harsh words there, Bill. Not easy.
Behind,
Not easy out
three
there.
times now. It's good chasing there by Cracky.
Not easy out there at all, and with harsh words. Anyway, it's Broadview to bring the ball into defence, and a mark there taken up forward.
That's my case explained quite well, Jimmy. He's in front, ball drops. One-on-one mark.
Kernahan, the man it is that took that grab and will shoot from about 35 metres directly in front.
But he might be a little bit of a problem here, Jim. Going from right to left, he's allowed but not quite enough.
And that's
Ball stripped it
good,
across
that's
the
a
face.
point. So Broadview go to 2-2, leading Districts, one straight goal.
Once again, Billy's sentiments, I think Port Districts are playing far too much behind football. They've got to be in front, especially in defence. You can't win grabs if you're playing from behind.
Foster now, looking to go to the outer side, does just that. Good kick by Foster. Look for and finding out there, Cocking in front. Where you got to be, Timmy Cocking. Hands pulled up by Broadview. That's the dangerous player, Coops. Over to Carla on the left foot, looking for and finding. No, he doesn't find O'Day. Timmy Charles down there, dragged to the ground. That's O'Day. Over his shoulder, that's a good kick. That's Broadview's fair goal. 3 goals, 2. 20 points to Port Districts, one straight kick.
Yes, and I think the District boys are just taking a little bit of time to settle down. There's no need to push the panic button by any means at this stage. It's going to take a little while to get used to the wind. You know, they have been caught behind on a few times, but I think they're too experienced and too clever to fall for that all day. I don't think it'll be long before they do adjust to that.
Yes, I think you're right, Bill. Jimmy, sorry. In this grade of football, the ball is moved very quickly and goals can be scored quite freely.
Owens again, picked up many touches already. Feeds off wide to Ross. Malcolm Ross gathers at the second attempt. Looks wrong, that's better work from Malcolm Ross.
Not a very good kick.
Kick wasn't that flashy. Gabriel's in there for Districts. Spiro's over the ball. He's been caught high. Gets the ball out. Waters there again. Broadview with weight and numbers clear. Good work there by Peter Gaffney. Spiro again.
Spiro in again. Good body.
Sherry from Broadview. Clears the ball away. Good hard football here at Allen Oval. Malcolm Ross only player with the eyes on the ball and takes the mark.
Great
Left
hand.
half back flank for Districts.
So Mal Ross.
Looks the movement, finds it in the way of Waters, looking towards centre half forward. Muddy should take this one. Get some of the ball once again. And there's the dangerous Cooks on his right foot. 4 possessions already today for Crooks, and it's all picked off there.
It's Kernahan. Man, Kernahan has marked again just outside centre forward.
Kernahan's had the better of Ebert the first 15 minutes this quarter.
As he drives in long to full forward, and a good mark there by Foster. Never reliable Neil Foster will relieve the pressure for Port Districts. Not sure where to go, and I think he'll go to the defensive side, to the
Looking for
scoreboard
movement now.
side.
No one moving for Districts. Now he finds a player
But he
moving.
does wait for the movement, and that's good
Peter
experience stuff.
Gaffney. Canino has a jump from behind. Well done, Peter Gaffney. Hands out wide. Finds a run supplied there by Cocking. Cocking looking inboard and finds Morby. Sitting around Tim Morby. Wastes no time moving the ball on. Ashley Crack's got plenty of room here. Can just about run round one player, 2 players. Look for De Gabriel in the middle. Ball wasn't the best of kicks, but De Gabriel's got the pace to get around. Kevin Sparrow lines up here. This should be District's second goal. Goes straight for goal, and he's missed.
He's missed. Wow.
Well, that says it all.
They could have.
Could have gone over the top there to Harrity, but Kevin backed himself from 20 yards out, straight in front.
Could have gone over the top of his
Probably
defence.
should have. After 8 goal haul last week, you'd expect Kevin Spiro to be full of confidence and should have been able to kick that goal quite easily.
Costly missed that by Districts.
The Broadview full-back brings the ball back into play. Goes to that defensive side again.
Behind
And a good
again.
mark there by Sherry, the centre half back. He hands off.
Hey, Chris.
And that
Over there, Hutchison on the left foot now. Turns Broadview in, looking for and trying to find his captain and coach in Tiller. Tiller on his favourite left foot, swings the ball back in there now. Queera, the dangerous player, looming around the goal square. Got the post to break from Ross. Rossi's right on his hammer though. Well done there by Malcolm Ross. Good work there by Foster as well. Finds Timmy Cocking. Timmy Cocking looking inboard. Wing now. Morby's set under the ball. Good grab, Timmy Morby. This is where Districts have been falling down across half forward now. Looking for and trying to find Waters. Waters spoiled again from behind. Clips there, flicks the ball up. O'Brien in there for Districts. Gets the ball out. But it's a Broadview play. Good Shepherd there.
Very good smother. Very
Good hard,
smother.
good hard football there by Districts.
out to Steve McLaughlin.
Steve
Steve
McLaughlin.
McLaughlin with quick hands to Timmy
Tim
Morley
Morley.
on the left foot, and he will find Ashley Crack. Oh, that's got to be 50 metres, thank you.
50 metres.
Oh,
I think
gee
Cracky's
whiz.
been lining himself up for an Academy Award on that one.
Oh, jeez, I
Oh,
tell
I
you
don't know
what.
about that. I think that Penn's
Very
Penn's
late on the
Arena
scene with
hates
the
Port
Broadview
Districts,
player.
and I don't think that was a very good decision at all.
Ashley Crack, one of the best kicks for go at Port Districts, ex-West Torrens reserve player, lining up from 30, 35 metres out now. Kicks on the way, comes back with a breeze, just fading away at the last time
Didn't
though.
quite come back far enough.
1 goal, 2-8, trailing Broadview, 3 goal, 2-20.
So the full back for Broadview will bring it in again. Again, they go to the outer side. But Ashley Crack will find the ball there, and he does. He marks.
Started well, Ashley Crack.
He has
Big
started
good
well.
arm,
Would be
big-
high up in the best for Districts this stage. The kick, not a good one. Trying to find Spiro. Spiro with good hands to Owie. Owie with a little quick right footer inboard. Joey to Gabriel. And an umpire's picked out a free kick, and it's gone to that Broadview
True
player.
supply in Port as early as Panazaris.
The Rover, I think it's Davies, the Rover, will relieve pressure. Great courage, Timmy
Courage there
Cocking.
by Timmy Cocking.
Great
Timmy Cocking
courage.
battles up.
As the ball comes to Canino.
Canino.
Canino's got space here.
He's the captain. He's a very talented footballer as well.
Goes inboard, looking for the centre half forward.
Pressured. Very
Well played,
by
Craig
Ebo.
Ebert. Well played, Ebo. And he will take the kick. Great
Morby's
work,
free
Ebo.
kick being hit
He'll
high.
get the free kick, and I think he'll go
Morby
long
just
into attack.
backward of centre. Look for there and finding Sparrow. Sparrow will be 40 metres out. This is a chance for the big fella to make amends for that little shot we had 4 or 5 minutes ago.
Yes, he really needs to get this one through the middle.
Kevin's a very big confidence player. If you can get these early goals on the board, you'll find he makes space and often finds the ball. Can kick anything up to 2 or 3 goals in 2 or 3 minutes, Sparrow. 1991 A2 medalist.
Very
Lining
good
up
body
now.
player.
40 metres out. Just checking player's distance from the mark. It's going to be a hard kick though. That breeze is just about coming across his right shoulder into his face. Lining up now. Districts badly need one. Has a shot. That looks all right from here. That's a better kick from Sparrow.
Port District.
That's good work. The
goal.
crowd's starting to get behind Port Districts down here at Albion this afternoon now. That's their second goal. Port Districts takes them along to 2 goal 2, 8, 2 goal 2, 14 points, trailing Broadview, 3 goal 2. 6 points of difference at the 18-minute mark.
That'll do his confidence a world of good too.
Yeah, it was a good goal. Very Very needy goal there for Districts as he's kept them in touch.
It was gutsy work by Timmy Cock on the outer side there, prepared to put his body in front where you must be in these big games in the finals.
So the umpire about to toss the ball up again. Lum and Bowler to do battle. Up goes the ball. Lum, top tap there. Steve McLaughlin bustling through hard. Comes to Sherry. Sherry bustles through hard. He's taken well. Oh, and Coop's got a high one there.
That's soft umpiring by Pearce. 2 or 3 early free kicks, so you decide to let the play run on and picks out a soft one.
Well, I think you might find, Bill, that Kurtz has gone for the tag on Coops. So I think Peter Gaffney in there now. And I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the job on Coops.
Started well, Coops.
Very
Lum
good
sets
move.
himself, punches clear, comes to the ground, brought Gaffney in front, gets a nudge from Coops from behind, plays over the top of the ball. Panic, oh, lucky one there for Districts.
Probably could have gone either way then.
Peter Gaffney.
He'll take it back and go long into attack. He's
With
gone long,
Spiro.
he's looking for Spiro on an early lead. Spiro up in the air.
The big Bowler will take that one. He'll claim that
Close to the
grab.
bump spot. Probably the correct decision there.
Good to see a bit of movement though by the big Greek. Coming out on a long lead. That's what they need. They need to break up the forward line.
Bowler playing roughly the same game as Lum.
The big Greek myth, they tell me.
Lum from behind, punches down. Gaffney's there, doesn't get hands on the ball. Kicked up forward and career.
And Tim Charles behind once
Timmy
again.
Charles Cook from Carlaw's in front. Hands off wide, finds a running player and looks up forward now. There's Career, the dangerous man. Rossi right on his hammer there. Good pressure there by Malcolm Ross. Eventually forces the ball over the line. 30 metres around from the right-hand point post and Goodwood's attack.
Yeah, I definitely think he's the man for that job, Mao Ross on Carrara. He won't give him much all day. He got an early one, Carrara, but I don't think he'll get too many more easy ones. As the umpire
Charles.
brings the ball back in play.
Lum, down to Owens, quick left foot away.
And a good
Good
talk
look.
too.
And well done. Morby gets a tap around the neck as he gets to the ball and will receive the free kick. Left half back flank, gets a movement up forward now from De Gabriel, ignores that, decides to go longer. Looking for a knock. De Gabriel stuck under the ball. Once again we find the player caught under the ball and it's Montgomery from Broadview. Left foot now, looks back towards centre half forward, looking for and finding there Kernahan.
I don't
He
think
has,
Gaffney has
he
the
has
job.
proved a handful today.
Started very well, Kernahan.
Taking a few good grabs.
Lum coming across, cutting off that lead there, supplied by
Oh, that was courageous stuff by Lum. That's the reason why he's the A1 medalist and the best and fairest of districts. He can't like fail at the big fella.
settling
He'll
things
put his
down
body
now.
into anything as he goes long to the centre wing looking for Mickey O'Brien.
McLaughlin there for Districts, busting a good play, Stevie McLaughlin gets his right foot kicked now to the forward pocket. Carity out there, B-grade player last week, comes up, pressure on the ball, eventually forces the ball over, 50 metres around from the Port Districts goal. Started well, Ashley Crack. Muddy Waters have been quiet. Districts be looking for a bit of a lift along their half-forward line.
Muddy Waters goes up for the ball. There's another tap won by the Broadview ruckman. Probably could have been a push in the back. A little bit scrambly over there in the far pocket. Ball comes forward for Broadview. Plays over the back. Stephen McLaughlin working hard once again. He has played very well in the opening minutes of the game. He's getting quite a few touches of the football. And that earlier move, I don't see Peter Gaffney on Coops. It looked like it probably was a go early, but Curtis hasn't made the move yet. Stephen Curtis, not known for his tagging roles. He doesn't normally play tags.
Well, he's in a catch-22 situation there because he's got to stick with Cockles in the centre. That's where Districts get a lot of their drive from, and he's got to just hope that Timmy Cocking can beat Coops on the day. As the ball goes forward for Broadview, over to Corral there.
That's Kernahan. Fine, looks out
Over
wide.
to Carlaw. Carlaw on the left foot.
Stabs for goal, ball
And
goes
he's
across
missed.
the face of goal, just at 1 point.
Very lucky for Port Districts. There was pretty slack played in. Not enough runners getting back to man up in defence. As you can see, all players still gathered around the centre half-back region. I think they've got to run in and defend as well as attack.
So it's Neil Foster to bring the ball back in again as he goes that defensive side. Broadview players up. Ball comes loose. Craig Hewitt with a long, good handball
It's
out
out wide.
wide.
This has got the run of
Mickey
McLaughlin.
O'Brien to McLaughlin. McLaughlin's got time here if he can pick the ball up, which he does, and goes in with the left boot into the centre half forward. There's no one there for Districts, and Broadview will clear with ease. It's not good signs to be able to clear that easy at this stage as the Broadview defender comes out. And gee whiz, there's a player out there on his own. Great work, Craig Lum, to run him down and cause the error. Great work.
Good chase there by Lummy. Districts having trouble bringing that ball from half back to centre half forward. Harrody's not supplying much up forward.
They seem to be caught behind all over the ground, Districts. I think that's the only downfall at the moment. When the ball's moving forward, they are moving the ball quite well, but if they get in front, that ball will come a lot easier.
Now we find Michael O'Brien out of sight, looks towards the centre, looking forward. Waters there gets knocked out the play. There's a push there by the Broadview player on Harry, not found. Crack having trouble picking the ball up, gets a free kick now. That's the way to play the game, Ashley Crack. Put your body over the ball and be in front. One of the few forwards are doing that at the moment, Districts. Good work there, Ashley Crack. Also good work by Michael O'Brien. The one quick kick towards centre forward. That's Districts' key. If they can move the ball quickly from the half-back line through their forward line, they give their forwards every chance to get one-on-one.
Yes, and if I know Cracky as well as I think I do,
You'd have to
say
back me.
that fella that just gave out that one will be a sore boy later on, because there'll be some numbers exchanged and it could be an even or upper.
Yes, Ashley, a very good memory.
And so Ashley Crack, about 35 out, slide angle, kick on its way, and it does look good.
Very good off the boot.
It's a goal.
Cracky's second goal, Districts third.
And Districts within a point now of Broadview.
But they do have the favourable breeze, I think, this end, maybe by a goal or two.
Time will tell, I think. There, I think it's a little bit iffy, this breeze, blowing across the ground. I reckon no distinct advantage. But as you say, Cats, it's only we'll know a bit more about that in the second quarter.
Ball back in there to centre now. Lummy to do work against the new ruckman for Broadview. And Panzarino about to throw the ball up. Lummy's got himself set. Ball comes down. Owens there, stumble out of the centre, finds O'Brien wide on the left foot now, looking up for him. There's Crack in front again. Waters in the front of the ball. Hands off, wide. Look for Peter Gaffney on his left foot. Very good kick. Kicks around the corner. Kevin Sparrow takes two grabs, not paid by the umpire. Crack in there for Districts. Broadview player eventually shuffles the ball wide and gets rid of it very quickly and timely indeed. Scrambly play in the left forward pocket of Districts. Sparrow on the left foot, gets caught with the ball, can't get rid of it, and is pinged by the umpire.
Very
well.
We'll take that one, folks.
Did
Don't worry
have
about it.
Did have plenty
Well,
of
I
ball,
think
Kevin.
there's a little bit of ethnic friendship there between the two. Big Kev and the umpire, because
I'll tell you what,
that could have gone
Jimmy is
either
the only
way.
player going for the ball and deserved that free kick.
Yes, Big Marika, as is affectionately known at the club, lining up deep in the forward pocket. Kevin will not pass. He's normally a very accurate kick for goal.
You gotta
I think
you
he'll
gotta
kick
back
this
him
one.
from
His
here.
confidence is high.
Breeze will bring it from left to right on your screen. Lovely kick by Kevin Sparrow. Splits the centre and Districts at the front now. 31-minute mark of the first quarter. 4 goal 2, 26, leading Broadview. 4 goal 3, 21. It's good play there by Districts. They're starting to put the ball out of the centre quickly now. Brett Owen's getting a few more touches in the centre, and the run supplied by Owens. There's twice goals resulted in Brett Owen's footing out wide to Michael O'Brien.
Actually, I noticed the Broadview have made a change. They brought on a fella off the bench, Francis, to do the ruck duties now, and I think this is the time where Lummy's got to get on top, and the blokes in the centre square have got to take advantage of this. As the ball comes down, the Broadview player,
Box from
Very
Broadview
scrambly.
gets caught with the ball there. Ball spills free. Henderson for Broadview cannot clear the ball, and umpire Robert Pearce will come in and throw the ball up.
Very
Quickly
hard
in the
work
middle.
in the centre there too by all players again. The tackling's been ferocious so far. I think every player's 100% committed to winning this flag today.
Can't be much time left in the first quarter. Has been a good comeback by Districts, down by 2 goals there midway through the first quarter, fighting their way back to eventually get the front.
as the ball about to come back into play. Oh,
Young
Lum
Darren
against
Francis
two.
has decided to go check side with Lum too, I noticed on that ruck.
Yes, he sure did. I don't think he'll beat him front on.
I don't think he'll beat him check side either. Lum too experienced for that.
Let's face it, he's too bloody good for him.
He is. We may be biased. That fella Lum is a legend. And the sooner they get a statue up of him in the Port District passageway for all to bow to, I won't
Killer
be
over the
happy.
ball for Broadview. Can't get rid of it. Another ball up. Very scrambly play here. Both sides very desperate for it. Ball up again. Lum to do rat battle. Gets another fist away. Morby set. Knocks it on wide. The run supplied there by Gaffney. Ball play from Good. Well ball Brett Owens. Actually cracked. Can go over the top here to Kevin Sparrow. Should
It's
walk
another
in.
goal.
That should
It's
be
a walk-in goal.
That should be Kevin's
Yes!
first goal. Good play there by Craig Lum to force that ball wide, and good pressure also by Peter Gaffney.
Well, this is the time to get on top.
Magnificent movement of the ball. That was fantastic. It's come directly from the tap. That's how football should be played, direct and not hungry football. The ball was handballed over the top to Kevin Spiro in the pocket.
Yeah, but
He's run
dangerous
into the
Spiro.
goal.
3 goals in the first quarter. As I said before, he has that capability of breaking away and kicking 3 or 4 goals in as many minutes, and he's done just that.
Well, I just hope for district's sake that this Bowler has done an injury, because the game has really changed complexion since he's gone off. Lum has really got on top there.
Lummy now gets
As he
the tap
pushes the
down.
ball
Morby in
forward,
there
Morby.
playing very well. Gets
Good
dropped
hands.
there by a Broadview player. Over the ball now. Carlaw gets one out wide. Well picked off by Timmy Charles on the left foot, with his favourite foot that is. Waters leads in the race there. We've got support. Doesn't get it over the top. Hanging on there. Umpire decided to let play go on to Gabriel. Trips. Gets on now. Gets on his left foot. Parity there for Districts. Peru comes in and spoils it. Oh, come in very heavy there by the Broadview player in Sherry.
Play. Hey, Sherry.
Spiro's
What
down.
disgusting football.
I
There
think
should have been a report out
I
of
think
that
they
one.
decided that Kevin Spiro would be the danger man, and they tried to take him out very quickly there.
Well, there was a
He's a very big man and not easily
bit of a lack
hurt
of
either.
talk there by the two players.
Harity and Spiro.
or Hags could have marked that ball.
Harry has shown a sign of inexperience there, not calling for the ball, but Kev is a very hard man to call off the ball, as we all know. Once he gets those big Italian eyes set on the ball, she's hard to move.
He doesn't mind kicking a
Greek
goal.
eyes, mind you, William.
Greek eyes. Oh, they're all foreign. Spiro now be 35, 37 metres out from goal, directly in front. Has kicked 3, lining up for his 4th.
Has he kicked 3 already?
Very,
This will be a very good goal for Port Districts 2 to go into the quarter-time break with.
Spiro gets under the ball a bit,
No, I
pushes
think he's
it wide of
pushed
the
it across
post,
the
just a minor score there. Takes Port Districts on to 5 goals 3, 33, leading Broadview 3 goal 3, 21. Andy break it for quarter time.
Yes, and I don't
35
think-
minute mark of the first quarter as a Broadview player clears to the outer side, looking for Inclino and not finding him there. Punched down from the behind by McLaughlin, picked up there by Owens, still trying parity for Districts over the ball now. Keep it in there, fellas. Well done. Good pressure there. Umpires picked out a free kick and they go the way of the captain of the Broadview Footy Club, Paul Canino.
Brett Harity, a very, very good player when the ball's in the air. I think a little bit early he's been standing on the edges of the packs a little bit.
That's the play by Nicholas. Well done, captain's job. Stayed down. Peter Gaffney got tracked, trying
Probably
to get rid of
ridden
the
into the
ball.
back.
Umpires called it high. There's the siren in the first quarter. Port Districts in the first quarter, 5 goal 3, 33. Good comeback by them, but midway through the first quarter, leading Broadview 3 goal 3, 21. What's your comments and thoughts on the first quarter, Timmy?
Very good quarter by Port Districts. Started a bit scratchy early, but like I said, I needed a bit of time to find that feet, and that they did. Piled up probably the last 4 goals of the quarter, and to me appear to have the momentum at the moment. I think a few of their key players are starting to get into the game, but I think a big plus for Districts is the fact that Ashley Crack and Kev Spiro are both firing up forward, both kicking goals, 5 between them. And it's a
The
very
run
good
of
sign.
Owens and O'Brien through the centre, and the big ruck work of Lum have done. Morby's had a few touches of being kept telling there for Districts.
Yes, Brenton Morby, a very talented footballer.
The second quarter here just about to get underway. Districts holding a 2-goal advantage in what was a bloody very good quarter for them, I thought.
I think
And,
Districts were favoured by the Breeze in this quarter too, Jimmy.
Yes, very hard to tell, Bill, but I think the picture will be a tad clearer come half-time.
I think if
Bell-
that ball's moved quickly, I think Port Districts are the better movers of the ball. They do have a lot more skillful players, I feel. Probably due to a little bit of bias there, and I do train with the boys, and I know them very well. And I think we are a great team, and I think we're going to win.
I think so.
Start of the second quarter here at Albert Oval. Port Districts 5-3, Broadview 3-3. Robert Pearce getting the ball underway. Up goes the bounce now. Lum for Port Districts gets a second chance away. McLaughlin feeds off to Morby. Morby with a quick right foot. That's good work from Districts. Right left-hand forward pocket. To get to Gabriel chasing there, and the forces the error from Broadview player, and then butters up again and chases his own kick.
Montgomery
Eventually runs
that
out.
was. Montgomery that was.
Good work there for Jody Gabriel, chasing the Broadview player. That's something District's forward lines have got to keep doing, is pressurising the player out of our attack.
Good to see the ball move down to centre too, straight away into the Port Districts area. And I think when the ball goes forward straight away, the players build in confidence, and I think that wins games.
Stevie Mack's played well for District so far.
Yes,
in the
and
centre
it's-
there. Here's a danger player in Cooks, getting a right forward kick now. Ebert in front. Well done there by Craig Lum, the big fella, and hands out wide to Nicholas. Wider again to Timmy Charles, feints around the first and gets onto his natural left foot and goes up towards and went. But the kick too high there and actually did a mistake there.
Tony Sherry it was that dropped the mark. Tony Sherry it was that dropped that mark, and the ball spilled out of bounds. So the boundary umpire about to bring the ball back into play. Bowler and Lum to go at it. Now it's Muddy Waters who wins the tap. As the ball comes down and another bounce down will take place on the forward side of centre for Port Districts.
Ball up now, right left forward flank for Districts. See the big player in Bowler's back on. Waters doesn't get the tap. Kicked off the ground there by Harity. Player caught over there from Broadview, caught with the ball.
Ooh, that could be holding the ball.
No gut shown here by Robert Pearce.
Just dived on the ball, the Broadview player there. Very risky business these days.
It is, with that new law brought in, diving on the ball is penalised.
Ball up now, Waters and Bowler. Waters pushes Bowler out the way. Owens blasts through,
Very
doesn't take the ball with him. Danger player in Cook, speeds it out wide to Bowler, doesn't gather. Stacks in the middle again, and umpire Robert Pearce will move in and bounce once. Oh, he's pinged on holding the ball.
Good to see the district players really jumping on the ball.
He really is a hard worker.
Really committed. Stro makes the move now. Owens goes up long and high, getting caught in. That's the way. Kev get in front. Ball punched down from behind. Flipped over the back. Cocking reads at the better of all players concerned. Picks up in his second attempt. Gets the hands out wide. Well done, Peter Gaffney. Good gutsy football there by Districts. Gets the hands back inside of McLaughlin. Feeds back to Cocking. Cocking on the right foot. Looks for Morby. Half a yard on his own. Baird down there. Good gutsy play. Should have received a free kick for that. Broadview player though in bush and shoot. Clears the ball now for them. Player up was Kernahan. Carrera's caught with the ball on the ground and he's been pinned too high. And the crowd don't like that here.
Very lucky free.
Carrera lining up now. 49 metres out. Probably a touch too far for the big fella.
He has got
Goes back now. Prepare to give it a ride. Gives it long, high and handsome. Lum will come from behind and spoil the ball to the ground. There's a player in Districts in Gaffney. Feeds inside to Timmy Charles. And Terry looks outside again. And caught with the ball. Good tackle there by the player in Davies from Broadview.
Well, Timmy Charles would get away with that little sidestep 99 times out of 100. I think we just saw the
100.
Saw the 100.
He's a very unlucky player than actually Tim Charles. He had no options. He held onto the ball that split second too long. Maybe should have given first option, but like I said, no options up ground. Where do you kick if you don't have anything moving up forward?
Slack checking here on Macca's behalf. Lets Canino just drift into the forward pocket. The umpire has to bring it back. Might want to be called. Lucky there for Districts.
I'm not real sure this the little Rover Davies will be able to give this a nuts. He's only a little bloke. Has got the boot missing too. Well, bugger me dead if I didn't give him a ride. He's threaded the bastard through.
That's Broadview's fourth goal. Takes him to 4-3-21. Trailing Port Districts 5-3-33. Costly goal that one for Port Districts. They had a bit of momentum build up there in the first part of the quarter.
Probably a little bit unlucky, as I said. And as Jimmy said earlier, Timmy Charles, usually 99 out of 100, gets away with that little balk to the sidestep. Unlucky, and I think the ball will come out of centre of the Port Districts. Lum doing it very easy in the centre so far.
So change takes place for Broadview as the little Rover Davies goes off.
Ball up now in the centre for Craig Lum. Loses a tap there. Cocking overruns it. Should have picked up. Decides Carlaw for Broadview. Running, looks both ways. Run supplied by Canino. Looks on the left. Decides to use his feet. Goes to the pocket.
Well done.
And there's O'Day.
Neil Foster. Good disciplined punch to the line there.
Good punch
Very good defence so far, hasn't he?
It's been very good all year, Neil Foster. Small in. Left-hand forward pocket for Broadview. Lum will do battle with O'Day. Lum in the front position. Ross there with Coops. Gaffney gets a quick flick on. McLaughlin overruns what he should have taken. Tiller's in there with the experience and gets a quick handball back to his captain in Canino. Looks up there, but Craig Ebert jumps across the front and eventually pushes the ball out the front.
That's work Craig Ebert to earn the free kick.
Yes, put the body over the ball.
He did. As Mickey O'Brien goes in there to let it be known that we're not going to take any of that shit. So it'll be Craig Ebert to bring the ball back. Deep in defence. He's got Cracky out wide here. He sees him, and Cracky has got 20 or 30 metres. We'll take a bounce. Goes into the centre of the ground to Timmy Cocking. Timmy
Good work,
Cocking.
fans.
Good work by Port Districts, using their better options. Just Cocking brought down after the play. Looks up there for McLaughlin, breaks through the pack. Uses that explosive place he's well known for. Gives them Spiro one-on-one. Big fellas in front. Gabriel on the ground. Hasn't got the ability to pick the ball up. Forced out again there. It's Henderson for Broadview. Feeds it out wide to his teammate. Finds his captain, Paul Canino. Canino on the left foot. Picked up by Waters and a free's not given. Owens won't let this player get away. That's dropping the ball. That's a copyright decision with the crowd here. Captain
pressure, Brent Owens.
Coach Tiller not happy with the decision there by Leo Panzarino. Owens now, he's very experienced footballer, gets his left foot kick up to centre half forward. Waters will come from the side. No mark taken there. Eventually the free kick will be found. And it's the player for Broadview. None of us know.
We don't know.
I think
many
it's
of them
Valenti,
today.
the player. And Valenti will relieve from the half-back flank for Broadview. He goes long. Bowler's his target.
Lum sets
And
himself. Fowler in front, doesn't take the mark. Owens, Lum's hurt.
Lum's
That's bad.
hurt. That is
Districts.
very unlucky.
Cocking's got the run now. Looks long. Looking for there and nearly finding Harity over the back.
Oh,
Flies
Brett
wide,
Harity.
comes down, bounces off the better.
Good
on his
recovery.
natural left foot. Lines them up and pushes it too far to the right left-hand
Brett
side.
Harity, very good recovery for a big man. He is a big, tall, thin man, and he does get back onto the ball well after dropping the mark. It was a very good shot for goal. Unlucky on this occasion. Player's got a man up now.
So the Broadview player, about to bring the ball back into play. Goes down the guts, so that's probably the way to go. But luckily Timmy Cocking's there and takes a great mark, Timmy Cocking.
Strong hands.
And you watch Timmy Cocking, he'll use the ball, he'll lift the eyes, he'll wait for
Frankie's
the
got a
option.
spot in the pocket there, can't clear. Now he looks for Ashley Crack. On his own there, should take this and get set under it.
Well, unlucky. Very unlucky there. Ashley Crack was just about to run away with the ball and had a snap at goal. A very ticky touch free picked out of the pack there. Loose checking again.
Yes, that's
We've
Henderson,
got
the
a man
little
up.
rover there, and he's taking the mark in the back pocket. He drives long to the wing.
Carlo will come from behind, pushes it.
Clumsy leap by
Obvious
Carlo.
free, obvious
Clumsy leap. He couldn't get off the ground, the little fella, I should say. That dud knee of his. And Lummy takes the free kick. Drives it back into centre half forward. Muddy Waters his target. The Broadview player should have marked there, but he punched. Mopped up by his teammate there, and he goes out wide to Canino. Good kick out to Canino. Stevie McLaughlin with great
That's gotta be
pressure.
holding
And
the
that's
ball.
a great tackle, Stevie McLaughlin.
Very young player, Stephen McLaughlin.
They're the things that win grand finals, and that was great work, Stevie McLaughlin.
Doesn't like that either, Canino. Very experienced player, caught the ball there. Good work by He's played very well so far, Stevie Mack. Gives Kevin Spray the chance. Waters caught in front. Cocking reads the barrel of the ball. Quick kick away. Caught at the back of the pack there was Owens for Districts. Harity's over the top of the ball. Picks up one hand. Will feed off inside the
Great
screw.
work.
Great
Good
work
work.
there by
Great work.
Brenton Owens and
Brett
Brett
Harity.
Harity.
Good
Good
support.
pressure put on the Broadview defence by the Districts forwards, and you have to be very thankful with Stephen McLaughlin's little tackle on the wing back here, because that's what
Inspiration.
turnovers are key and they cost a lot in these games.
That's what,
Inspirational player, Stephen McLaughlin then.
that's what games are all about. I mean, they're the momentum, Broadview, and it was Stevie Mack's tackle that stopped that and changed the ball, turned the ball over. And it was also good work by Brett
Canino's
Harity to
probably-
make something out of nothing there, which he did.
10-minute mark of the second quarter. Port District 6-goal 440, leading Broadview 4-3.
The big men prepare to do battle again.
7. Lum to do battle again with Bowler. Feeds down, looks for Morby. Cocking's caught very high and she'll receive the free kick from umpire Leo Panzanaro. Cocking check with a check side of centre. Looks long, goes long, looking there for Waters. Waters caught behind again. Does well to his hands the ball. Good tackle, butters up well, but the Broadview defence worked the ball clear to the outer side now. Giving the player in
7 is Buzzenshaw.
Shot gets around O'Brien quite easily there. Lum in the way for it once again. Lummy across half back, does a good job. Coffin gets a handball from Timmy Charles, brought the ground there. And the ball up, centre of the ground.
Centre of the ground. I think Port Districts do have the momentum up at the moment.
Yeah, the tackling has been fierce from Port District's Cats, and Kurtz have to be very happy with the way things are going at the moment.
Lum has to battle check side again. I think these ruckmen think they've got something over Lum if they battle in check side.
Good
but
smother
unfortunately
there by
they're not
Michael
winning the
O'Brien.
taps.
Good smother there by Michael O'Brien to keep the ball in the area. Got to be very desperate in these big games.
Yes, and the two bench players, Phil Huppets and McGady, just went for a bit of a gallop just to keep the legs warm. They know there's going to be a time in this game when they're going to be called upon, and no doubt they'll give 110%.
That's a couple of very experienced footballers on the bench too, Jim. We have Phil Huppets, played a lot of games for Port Adelaide, played in a flag-winning side at Greenacres a couple of years ago in Division 1. He knows what this is all about.
Yes, I think he was suspended and missed that grand final, Cats, which will make him even keener, I imagine.
Well done there, Ashley Crack, playing in front.
Through
gets a
injury,
hand.
Jim?
Suspension.
O'Brien feeds off now with his right foot.
Under the coaching of Bomber
No one home for Port Districts. Two Broadview players collide. Gives his teammate a hand to get the ball. Broadview eventually work it out.
They just push it out wide. They shuffle it out there. They don't have players. There's no talk for Broadview at the moment.
Bad luck there to Peter Gaffney. He tried to keep the ball in play and couldn't manage to hook it around. So Broadview relieved from their deep in defence. But at the moment, Districts appear to be well on top as the ball comes from the Broadview defender. Timmy Cocking dropped what he should have taken.
No,
Bowler
very
with quick
good
hands. The centre half
Craig
forward.
Ebert uses all experience, nudges his player on the ball, gives Malcolm Rossman on the ball. Ebert butters up better of all players there concerned. Caught with the ball,
Hanging on,
dragged
never
to the
touched
ground.
the football.
Malcolm Ross caught with the ball again. Panazaris will come in and throw the ball up.
I think
Good.
Craig Ebert very unlucky then. He didn't have possession of the football, was dragged down, probably should have got a free if the umpires were playing closer attention to the game.
Good desperate football there by the Port District's defence. Has been all year. One of our best assets has been our back line.
Yes, I'll back that up, Bill.
Bit biased there, I think, Jimmy.
Also, again, one of the friendliest blokes you'd ever want to meet. He's a great bloke. Good for the club, I think, Craig Ebert.
Plum hands out wide to Charles. Charles is natural left foot. Looking upfield and finding Cocking. Cocking with a run. Has to pull up. Being checked by his
Encouraged there by
boy.
Timmy Cocking. Kept his eyes on the ball.
Got to Gabriel wide. Should look forward. Runs, lead supplied by Owens. Looks and turn, finds De Gabriel wide. Gabriel now chips over the top and will get the run from Stevie McLaughlin. Shepherded well there by Peter Gaffney. McLaughlin looked forward. The forward stopping finds Perot.
That is
Perot
brilliant
40
football
metres
for
out.
Districts.
It's a very tight angle here. Alberton.
Great work there, Stevie McLaughlin.
As you saw him kick one from deep in the pocket down the other end, I think the breeze doesn't quite favour him in this pocket. If he kicks this, it'll be a very, very good goal and a handy goal on the scoreboard too for Districts.
District's getting plenty of some drive from the wing there from McLaughlin. Must be high up in one of District's best players in his first
Definitely
half.
had the better of Canino at this stage.
That'll please his father, number one supporter of the club, Robbie McLaughlin.
Yes.
Spiro gives the ball a chance, comes back with the legs
Gives it
now.
a big roof.
Waters up there, doesn't take the grab. Crack comes to ground, feeds the ball out. Harrity spins around one, loses the ball. Great play there by Cracky again. Dives over the top of the ball, but the ball's cleared by Broadview. Morby versus his opposition.
Montgomery
out
it
there.
was, I think you'll find, William.
Thank you, Jimmy.
You're welcome.
I think Brett Harrity getting involved in the game a little bit too now. He's putting his head in the bottom of the pack. That's good to see. He's a very confident player. When his confidence is high, and he's a very skillful player.
Brett Owens doing what he's renowned for, breaking those placks with pace.
And
Gives
here
Harrity
he
a
is,
chance.
that man
This is the
Harrity.
man I was talking about.
Whoa,
Well,
Peter
you called
Cat.
it Peter Catton, you called it well. Brett
Touch
Harrity,
run, Peter Catton.
everyone knows the ability that Brett Harrity has got. If he's got the confidence, and I see the experienced player in Sprue now, just walking up to him, giving him a time. Brett Harrity did
Bit of a
lose
melee
the
on the other side there. There seems to be a bit of a melee broken out.
Yes, and we
Players
did
showing a couple.
predict a few Barneys throughout the afternoon.
97 goals
Ashley
in
Crack in
82
there.
last year.
Good for
Brett
television,
Harrity
the old Barney.
lines up. Not very far. It'd only be 25, 30 metres out, right in front. Left foot shoots for goal.
Makes
And
no
that's Port
mistake.
District 7. Takes them on a 7-goal 4-46, leading Broadview 4-goal 3-27.
Well,
District's confidence must be soaring now.
Handy
I
back
don't-
this one, Jimmy.
I don't think Broadview have scored a goal since about the 15, 17 minute mark of the first quarter. Would I be wrong there, Bill?
Fuck if I know.
Yeah, silly question actually, but anyway.
It's looking ominous for Broadview, but Districts mustn't keep that pressure up. Brett Nolan's explosive pace around the packs is helping us out immensely.
The lead out to 19 points as Lum goes up. Taps well to the advantage of Districts. Broadview player kicks in. Carrar flies. Ebert mops up for Districts. Caught with the ball. Bowler picks up.
Very
Handball's
low goal
out
for big man Bowler.
to his.
Counterhand from Broadview. Doesn't get a kick he required. Nick Ness could butter up for Districts in the back
Good
left-hand
shepherd by
pocket.
Tim Charles.
Use his left foot and kicks it very well to the other side there. Mike
Very good
O'Brien.
play.
Oh,
Oh, dearie me!
Oh my
I
godfather.
think O'Brien was off. He was off.
That
Wow.
was probably a good decision by the umpire.
Jeez.
Lack of talk from his supporters and the players around him. It's Kernahan now for Broadview. Brings the forward ball in, Lum from behind.
Great
does the
punch.
great work. Timmy Charles should just take it over the line there. Does just that. Right forward pocket for Broadview.
Good
District's
discipline by the
leading
defender.
7 goal 4, 46 to 4 goal 3, 27 at the 20-minute mark.
15-minute mark.
Second quarter.
16-minute mark, I think.
Lum
you're
wins
right.
another tap down to the Gabriel. Hit him right on the chest. Gabriel probably didn't look then. Bang the ball out of defence though. The ball's moved well. Fowler's picked up the ball. He's going to kick in long. I think the defence here from Port Districts needs to be hot on.
Well done, Malcolm
Malcolm
Ross.
Ross, very disciplined
That was
defenseman.
the only option he had there to rush it
Yes,
through
I think
for
if
a
he'd
point.
made the mistake, the goal would have originated. That's very good play. Foster about to kick the ball out from defence.
Good words there by Peter Catton. Good
Muttered up
words.
very well.
You can close your dictionary now, Cats. Foster goes to the outer side, looking for there in turn and just about to find crack. Great mark.
Very talented.
The old one-hander, if you don't mind
He
me
can play
speaking.
football, Ashby Crack, but he can't play darts. Goes to the wing side now, looking for him, finding there Waters. Waters 2 grabs, doesn't complete the mark. Well played there by Sherry for Broadview. Ball's brought again, thrown out there by, not seen by the umpire, but picked off there by Michael O'Brien.
Well, I think you'll find Districts are really playing right up the field here, trying to congest Broadview's ball line. It's working to a T here.
They're starting to
Because
get
Ashley
in front.
Crack, who is our forward flanker, is right up there in defence, and that's really
just,
clogging things up.
Picked a bit of a move too, boys. I think Muddy Waters is being tagged at the moment too. I don't think he's had much of an inch by the big man in, I'm not quite sure of the
Sherry.
number there. I can't
It's
read,
not
that's
Sherry.
a long way there, and after a few beers I can't quite see the numbers so well. But yes, Sherry does seem to be tagging Muddy
Malcolm Ross
Waters.
has front spot, 2 grabs, doesn't take it. Should have swallowed that one, Malcolm Ross.
He's very good hands usually at training. He's a very, very good player. Come through the ranks at Port Districts, played all his juniors and C grade a couple of years ago. Very, very improved player.
So it's the umpire to bring the ball, throw it up into play. Ball comes free, Broadview kick forward, but it's into the dead pocket there, and Districts will be happy to see that ball go out. Well, Carrara's made something out of nothing there as he puts the ball in forward.
Good gutsy work.
Timmy
Charles,
Charles,
fantastic
That's the
mark.
sort of games that wins grand finals
So
for
much
you.
Well, there's a few being thrown here if you don't mind me.
As you said earlier, Jim, we did predict that.
Did
Timmy
predict-
Charles, so much courage.
That
That
was a
is
great mark.
fantastic.
That'll cost his Uncle Jack a few beers tonight down the club.
I think so.
Timmy
Jack
Charles
looking
now.
very fashionable in the new glasses too, I noticed.
Yes.
And the check jeans.
And here Districts goes through Lum.
Morby
to
feeds out
to
wide
Liss.
O'Brien.
O'Brien.
O'Brien has got Owens, and Owens has
That's
got a
the whole
paddock
going.
here.
Oh,
Oh, he's
no.
minor hiccup there, but oh, he's got too much time.
And he's seen
goes to
Spiro deep in the
Spiro,
pocket,
and he's taken the mark.
taking the grab.
Well, that ball just went from
Forward
Broadview's
spot to kick
defence
the
to
goal.
District's attacking. and now
District showing us what they're
15
capable of doing if they can get that run on play creating.
I said at the quarter time break, I think Port Districts do move the ball better. Port Districts do move the ball better if they get the ball flowing.
Spiro kicked
think
one
they
from
are
here
the more
last week
talented
against
side.
Goodwood Saints, so I'll have to back him from here, the big fella. Very good shot for goal. Brings the ball back, and the umpire does
Didn't
not
move.
move. That's a
That's
great
split
kick
the
there
middle.
by Kevin Spiro.
Wow.
Inspirational stuff. Put that goal down to Timmy Charles in the back pocket with that courageous mark.
And his
Great work there
teammates
by
let him
Districts.
know about it then, as they all surround him with a few pats. Even Mickey Garford's in there to give a pat.
That is fantastic football. Kevin Spiro, a very talented footballer, and as we said earlier, a confidence player. That confidence is high. He doesn't miss many goals.
Good news for Districts because Bell has received a bit of a knock
attention.
there, and he looks like he's in for the interchange bench.
Lum, once again, a great knock out the centre. Timmy that's McLaughlin.
McLaughlin working hard
on
again.
his left foot. Doesn't find the District's player, and it's pushed it wide. Player back there, Sherry for Broadview, relieves to the outer side. Looking for there in Carrera. Picked up well there by O'Brien.
Using
Bushy
the
should
body
it was.
well. Actually, young
Players over
Steve
the ball.
McLaughlin, a very, very good player. He's come through the junior ranks. He's been at Districts for as long as I can remember, an ex-semi-central player, and now he's proving his worth in the senior grade. Brother, unfortunately, did a knee earlier this year. Probably could have been a very handy player in the A grade as well.
Kimmy can't play.
Very,
All up on
very
the
good
outer
player.
side.
Very good player.
Gee whiz.
Muddy Waters dragged off the ball, doesn't receive the free kick. Brett Nowens
That's
again,
coming
tries
from
to
a veteran
barge
of
the
2
ball.
A-grade games.
7, thank you, Jimmy. Ball handed back now, fed inside. Player there for Broadview
He's had more
tries to
50
look.
metres in A grade games, I think. Give it away from him.
Damien Charles, fresh legs on the ground there by Districts. Tries to get the left foot kick away.
That's
To
a
Gabriel there. Threw out there by the Broadview
What do you
player.
mean?
Timmy Cotton gets the left foot, kicks it wide. And there's O'Day, brought up the field by the coach of Broadview in Tiller. Henderson now feeds off to the coach and looks up forward. Well done there by Neil Foster. That's the sort of stuff that we've come to know Neil Foster for. Good stuff there by Craig, but feeds out wide. Nick Lesk has the ball, left foot.
Captain of Port District.
Cocking finds himself on his own. She'll settle down and work the ball. Settle down for Port Districts. Just hit the 20-minute mark of the second quarter. Cocking looking long. Goes that way. Waters the player he's after. It's a good grab there by Muddy Waters.
Muddy Waters. We've known him to take those
If an
sort of
interchange
grabs.
has just taken place, fellas. Joey to Gabriel, come off. Mick 80 on.
I think he'll provide a bit of run to Joe Gabriel, cut out of the game a little bit. He normally is a very sparse young player.
Copped a big knock last week. Waters looks in field there for Morby.